Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something that could completely change how you see yourself. And believe it or not, it all boils down to just one tiny three-letter word.
I know. Sounds a little over the top, doesn't it? Change your life with one word, but just think about it for a second. What if that little voice inside your head, the one that's constantly running commentary, what if changing just one word in that inner conversation could unlock potential you didn't even know you had? Yeah, let's really dig into that.
All right, so to really get this, we've got to look at what's going on inside our own heads. It turns out most of us have these two competing voices or mindsets that are kind of battling it out. And they're shaping our every move, often without us even noticing.
So what even is a mindset? Honestly, the best way to think about it is like the operating system for your brain. Like Windows or Mac OS for your computer. It's that core belief system you have about your own talents and smarts. And just like an OS, it affects everything. How you see challenges, how you react to setbacks, every single thing.
And hey, this isn't just some feel-good self-help talk. This is backed by some serious science. I'm talking about groundbreaking research from Dr. Carol Dweck over at Stanford. She's the one who really pinned down these two totally different ways of thinking, these mindsets that have a huge impact on, pretty much our entire lives. Okay, and this is where it all clicks into place. Look at the left side, the fixed mindset. I can't do this. Period. Full stop. It's a wall. It means I've failed, and that's the end of the story. But now look at the right, the growth mindset. I can't do this yet. Boom. Just adding that one little word changes everything. It's no longer a wall, it's a ramp. It turns failure from an identity into a process. It's not a verdict, it's just a point in the map towards getting it right. So, okay, that sounds good on a slide, but what about in the real world? Does this tiny word actually, do anything? Well, turns out it's not just theory. It's a strategy used by some of the most successful people you can think of. I mean, just look at these examples. Elon Musk. You think after the first, second, or third SpaceX rocket exploded, he just said, guess I'm not a rocket guy. No way! Or Stephen King getting over 30 rejections for his novel Carrie. He could have just said, I'm just not a good writer. And Serena Williams, after a tough loss, does she just pack it in? Of course not. The one thing that connects all of them isn't that they never fail, it's what they do when they fail. They see it as a chance to grow. And that's really the key takeaway here. We look at these people and think they were just born with some magical talent. But that's not the whole story. Their success was literally forged in the fire of all those failures. It was powered by this deep, unshakable belief that, hey, I can get better. My effort matters. Okay, but maybe you're still thinking, this is just a mental trick, right? Just a way to feel better about messing up. Well, get ready for this, because the science is where it gets really wild. We're not just talking about changing your mind, we're talking about literally, physically changing your brain. The fancy scientific term for it is neuroplasticity. And all that means is that your brain isn't this fixed, static thing you're stuck with. Not at all. It's more like a living electrical grid that's constantly changing and rewiring itself based on what you do and what you think. So, how does that even work? Well, imagine trying to walk through a dense forest. The first time, there's no path. It's hard. You have to push branches out of the way. But if you walk that same route again and again and again, you start to create a path. It gets easier and faster every time. That's exactly what's happening inside your brain. Every time you struggle with a problem or practice a skill, you're strengthening those neural pathways. You're literally building a superhighway in your brain where there used to be nothing but jungle. It's kind of like that famous Henry Ford quote, right? Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. It sounds so simple, but it's pure neuroscience. If you think I can't, your brain basically shuts down that department.
it stops looking for solutions. But if you think, I can't yet, your brain goes, okay, mission accepted. Let's start building those pathways. Your belief literally tells your brain what to work on.
So the best part about all this, you can start doing it like today. It's not complicated. It's about small daily shifts. Like instead of being obsessed with winning, focus on what you can learn. Actively look for stuff that's hard. That's the gym for your brain. And this last one is huge. Learn to love feedback. Don't see criticism as someone telling you you're bad. See it as them giving you the cheat codes to get better. It's not about just working harder. It's about learning how to work smarter.
All right, so we've talked about the what and the why, but knowing this stuff is only half the battle, right? The real change happens when we do something with it. So let's turn all this theory into a practical, real-world plan.
Here's what I want you to do. I'm throwing down a challenge for you. For the next 30 days, just 30 days, I want you to consciously practice everything we've talked about. 30 days is kind of the magic number, you know? It's long enough to actually build a new habit, but it's not so long that it feels impossible.
And it's really simple, but trust me, it's powerful. Step 1, just listen. Pay attention to that inner voice. When you hear it say something like, I'm just not good at this, catch it. That's step 2, consciously change it. Flip the script. I'm not good at this becomes, okay, what am I missing here? What can I practice to get better? And make sure you celebrate those small wins along the way. Every little bit of progress is proof that you're on the right track.
So let me just leave you with this one final thought. That tiny daily choice, the choice to add yet to your thinking, to choose growth over giving up. It seems so small, but it's not. Those small choices stack up. The person you're going to be a year from now is being built right now by the mindset you're choosing in this very moment. So the real question isn't, can you do it? It's, who are you deciding to become?